Okay, so Kidnap stars Halle Berry, and the plot is very simple. Halle Berry's son ends up getting kidnapped while at a park playing a game, of course, and Halle Berry takes it upon herself to go after the would-be kidnappers to get her son back by any means necessary. Truthfully, this movie has been sitting on the shelf for about 3 years while the company media, goddamn that's a mouthful, went bankrupt. So while they went bankrupt, half of their stuff ended up on the shelf, including Kidnapped. So yeah, Kidnapped is finally out. It is not getting a lot of good reviews, but I actually kind of found Kidnap a little bit entertaining. Yeah, I actually liked this movie. Now, I didn't love this movie. This movie has a whole bunch of problems, but from the way it was made, being terrible was not one of them. Now, let's talk about Halle Berry's acting. It is questionable at best. She kind of sounds like a black Sally Field in this movie, which is kind of weird that she does sound like Sally Field. But I do like the way she acts in this movie because it's a little bit more realistic in the sense that it is like more like a real mother trying to get her son back. She doesn't sound like a perfect woman, like, oh, my son's been kidnapped, can you help me get him back? No, she's frantic and trying to get her son back. So I like that aspect of this movie. So that within itself actually kind of worked instead of, you know, bringing it down a notch. But yeah, the action is ridiculous. That's the part I gotta say bullshit on, because not too much, but there is a scene where she does involve a motorcycle cop, and man, the days of Wheels of Terror comes to mind when that motorcycle cop shows up. So yeah, that reminded me of that movie, of course. So yeah, and then I like the way the kidnappers look. They actually look like real people that look like pieces of shit that will do some type of harm to anybody that comes their way. Hell, they look like half the people that my lady show on mugshots for what they be doing to their kids like several weeks ago. So yeah, they're actually they look real fucked up. So I like that aspect of it as well. And I like the aspect of don't fuck with a mother's child, you know, because, you know, parents will do anything to get their kids back by any means. That's the more realistic aspect I can give this movie praise on, because who's gonna really let a kidnapper take their kid off when they can just drive right behind them, not try and get their attention, but mainly shadow them and follow them and see where they go to alert the police, maybe? But I know Halle Berry is frantic in getting her son back, so she does get their attention anyway, which was not smart. You could have just told them. They didn't even know what you look like, you know what I mean? So that's another thing I got to give this movie a little bit of a fault on, is that it tries too much to do everything at once. But other than that, it's a very decent thriller, so to speak. But some of the situations in this movie is kind of funny because it's so much bullshit, but it is a funny scenes. But yeah, all in all, Kidnapped is a decent time. It is worth your attention. I wouldn't say see it in theaters. It is online because it has been released 3 years ago online. So I would say watch it there first. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about Kidnapped down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? I will give this movie a B. Then I will see you guys at the movies. You all have a great day.